Hey y'all, it's Amanda and this is my Texas Zone 8 garden, and today I am out at North Haven Gardens, which is a nursery out in, I guess, the Dallas area. I'm going to be walking around with Kristen and checking out what they have for their summer inventory. So specifically, I'm looking for annuals or perennials that will really stand up to the summer sun. That is my complete focus right now, getting those things in the garden. Annuals to produce this year, perennials just to get them in and get them situated, but in the future, they'll produce in future years. I also brought Kristen a whole bunch of zinnia and cocoa marigold seedlings, birdhouse gourd seedlings. So they're not even seedlings, they're massive plants now, and loofah as well. But let's go ahead and check it out and see what they have. Look at their pretty garden up front. Let's go see what they have. Looks like they've got some lobelia, some daisies. I don't know if that's Blackfoot daisies, scabiosa, petunias, dianthus. These are straw flowers, large scale straw flowers. So great. Got some daylilies over here. Roses getting ready to bloom. Very pretty. Okay, let's head in. All right, we're skipping the front, going straight to the plants.
Plants that you get to spray them directly. You have to spray each plant directly and nothing else.
Ooh, look at that lantana. I don't have that variety. It just says assorted. That's pretty. I want that. They got some Crespidia billy buttons. Billy balls is what I call them. Lots of zinnia annuals. Don't look in like super awesome shape. I do really love these little white zinnias. I think they're profusion. They're super cute. Marigolds. Over here are pentas. They get eaten up in my garden, but I sure do love their star flowers. And I love the color combinations that they come in. What is that? Is that a white keffia? Well, I call this Mexican heather, and it's like a white Mexican heather. Okay, I feel like I need to go ahead and get a basket. Okay, I already picked up one of the lantanas. Angelonia over here. This one's a really pretty Angelonia. Periwinkles. Periwinkles don't typically do really good for me, but check out this one. Look at those. Flamenco salsa red. Thrives in hot temperatures, striking flowers, ruffled edges, set against glossy, deep green foliage. Full sun. God, those are beautiful. How unusual. Oh, I'm obsessed with those. There's mounding periwinkles. Look at this guy back here. It's only one of him. Minka, tattoo, black. Let me see. Cherry. Okay, I love that. Maybe I should try periwinkles or vinkas again. Lots of the gomphrena. Or excuse me, that was Gerber daisies. Gomphrena's over here. More Angelonia, smaller. Celosia already here. It's looking really good. Verbena. Let's look back over here. They already have some ornamental peppers out. These are great. Love the color on those, the variegation. Cherry sparkler fountain grass, 18 to 24 inches tall. It's nice to put in now, especially in some containers. Okay, here's more of that one periwinkle, that tattoo black cherry. These are great. I like this purple too. That's super pretty. Sorry, excuse me. I do like the red. Decisions. And they've got some mixed over here. Got some more Angelonia here. This one's really pretty. Pretty stuff. Bi-color violet. 14 to 18 inches tall. I have some containers that I'm going to need to work on the side of the house, the side garden. And I want to make sure I'm adding lots of color, but I'm so drawn to white. I don't know what is wrong with me. It's not my usual MO. All these itty bitty periwinkles. Look how tiny and sweet these are. Those are adorable. Single bloom brightened up your gardens. Perfect combo for containers. Combo planters. 8 to 10 inches tall. Full sun. Swarry Kauai white peppermint. Those are adorable. So sweet. Beautiful coleus. Got some scaevola. I didn't plant any scaevola this year, which is different for me. Looks like we got some hardy geraniums here. Pelargonium. So just geranium is a favorite for container plants, hanging baskets, and bedding plants. Ideal for indoor-outdoor use. I don't know if that can handle as much sun as I would like to give it. These are pretty. Okay, this is getting into all the shade area. What do we have here? Jasmine, some type of jasmine. I like the leaf structure on these, which are very pretty. Jasmine Sandbach bush. Pretty. I like the leaves a lot. Lots of begonias. Well, those are happy. Yellow moon perennial. Impatience. Lots of gorgeous coleus. I think I'm about done. Oh, here's concoleus. Y'all know that I grew, right? I grew from seed. Let's look at the leaves. Look how big one leaf is. Love that. I think that particular one is called Mosaic. What is this? Agastache Two-Date Fruity. I've not had a lot of luck with Agastache or Agastache. Shamrocks, more Terrenia. We have some draping begonias, cascading begonias. Okay, this area right here says it's their local grower. She's an independent grower. She grows in Wells Point. So these are a lot of her available plants. Patchouli. Eggplants. My eggplant are getting run over by spider mites, and I looked it up. Turns out spider mites love eggplant. This looks like a toothache plant. These are way better shaped than mine are. Morning glories. Mountain celery. Thyme. Oregano. Mints. It's cool. Lots of herbs. I saw that they were running a sidewalk sale. Simple scratch and dent, seasonal items, and more. This way through the gate near Sun Perennial area. Let's go see. Alright, just looks like they have some pots, some different things, books. Truthfully, I'm not super interested in going through all this, but interesting that they have it all back here. Okay, I'm going to take a look at some of the perennials here. Oh, I see Kristen. Let me go say hi. Okay, my phone is giving me a hard time, y'all, so this might be a choppy video. It keeps like turning off automatically. Okay, I wanted to jump over here. These are hardy hibiscus, and these look a lot similar to what you see from River Winners. They're summerific. It's like this one looks very similar to what I have. This one's called Starry Starry Night. The one I have is called Cherry Chocolate. This one's 3.5 to 4 feet by 3.5 to 4 feet. Love those. Don't care for the pots they're planted in because that ups the price, and I would just be planting mine in the ground. This one's called Dark Mystery, so it has dark foliage. Saw some more over here, some with green foliage. This one is Blackberry Merlot. Very pretty. 4 to 4.5 by 3.5 to 4. I like that. And I like the colors on it very much. The price is $40. It's about what I saw at Covington's. I like this one because it has so much branching off already. That looks really good. Blackberry Merlot. I like that color a lot. This one is Midnight Marvel, so it has the red with the dark foliage. I like the dark foliage a lot too. Okay, that looks like all those rice. These look good though. I like them. Okay. I'm all over the place. I'm not going in any kind of order, just so y'all know. There's Kristen. So that's Kristen with her puppy dog, Cakes. She's a sweet girl. She loves plant shopping. Okay, we've got some tropical hibiscus here. That one is just, wow. It's called First Lady. That's beautiful. Mandevilla or Dilapidinea. These look like fig trees, but I mean, I don't know. I could even... Yep, figs. Cakes is eating blueberries off. See, I love blueberries.
She will find them on the bush and eat them off the bush. I have
She
several
said,
at
I
home.
love them.
We call them snack bushes.
Snack bushes.
Look, they're right there. You want it?
And it's even named after her. Takes the cake, blueberry.
Your cakes. You want
Those are beautiful. I haven't grown any yet. I need to grow some.
your cakes. You want one?
She said, where's the good ones? She said, that's good. She's like, I'm only pulling off the ripe ones. Okay, Kristen said she's buying the plant, so don't worry. She wasn't just taking blueberries for her puppy. She has to get that plant. It's named after your dog.
No.
My cart's right over there. I got it. I got it. Now, an Esperanza might be really good for some containers. I like this orange. Full sun. Compact color for smaller spaces. 18 to 24. These are pretty. I love when they have their gardens planted up over here so you can just see stuff growing. Get these wine cups. These look great. Yarrow. Kale back there. Got zinnias coming up. Okay, let me make my way over to some of the perennials over here. All right, so we have our flame acanthus, 3 to 4 feet tall, very drought tolerant. And then we have the gold flame acanthus. I'll put up a picture of that so you can see what that looks like too. Looks like the perennials are a couple of different prices, mostly around $11. This is pretty. What are you? Buddleia Candy Buzz assorted. So it's a butterfly bush in a short kind of pink color. It's super pretty. Artemisia. Some coreopsis over here. Look at that sweet little coreopsis. Like that. This one's Coreopsis uptick. We have Miss Flower. Is that what this is? Yeah. Fragrant Miss Flower. Blue Flax. Here's Greg's Miss Flower. I have some of this that needs to get planted. Just haven't taken care of business as of yet. Here's some Euphorbia. Is that right? Yeah. Miner's Merlot. Sun to part shade. These are Caryopteris. I did plant 2 varieties of Caryopteris. This one's a white. I did the blue and the pink. Lots of cannas. Not my fave. see, we have some more cone flowers over here that need to be, you can just deadhead it and these will come up. These are Vanilla Puff. It's a fun one. This one, Cheyenne, what is this guy? Sunseeker's Coral. I like that one. This guy is Panama Red. I love all these colors. The little mini Shasta daisies are cute. It's called Sweet Rebecca. Those are super sweet. Grasses. These are Red Hot Poker. Some variety of that. Look at this zinnia. Living its best life right there in the crack. Now I wouldn't mind grabbing some of these grasses because they will grow big and huge. And you plant them now and they'll be big for the fall. Maudry Black Flowering Fountain Grass. A pretty medium-sized grass with a fountain-like growth habit and interesting dark bottle brush flower heads that shade to black as they mature in late summer to fall. Beautiful in grass gardens or for perennial backgrounds or in containers. Yeah, that sounds beautiful. Missouri Primrose. Daylilies. This looks like garden phlox. Kapow White. 18 to 20 by 18 to 20. Lots of garden phlox. They have some of the proven winners. This is the backlight, luminary backlight. Yep, that's nice. I have backlight in my garden. This guy is Lance Leaf Salvia. How fun is this texture? And the blooms, these look like they really need to get in the ground. 3 to 4 feet tall and wide. Oh, that's kind of glorious. I love the texture of those leaves. This is a big mama. This would be good stuff for the back wall in the backyard. Like that. Got some penstemon, Snow Queen Passion Vine, which is all bloomed out this season. Copper Canyon daisies. This looks like Mexican sagebush. Oh no, Santa Barbara salvia. Mexican hat red. These are sweet little. Nirenbergia starry eyes. Cup flower. Those are lovely little blooms. A few salvias. Got some Turk's cap here. Okay. Look at this border. Isn't this fun? I'm obsessed with these straw flowers. I need to look for these straw flowers. Look how gorgeous. They've even got foxglove tucked in. Calibrachoa. So pretty. The Brunnera tucked in there. It's interesting that they have such a mix of like full sun and then shade. They even have some late blooming delphinium. Very pretty. I don't know if y'all can see the clouds and storm rolling up. Okay, if you checked out my tour of North Haven Gardens, I think I did one like in January, February, where they had started getting all of their roses prepped and ready, and then they do a big sale on them. They open it up for availability in March. So this whole thing was roses, and now we're down to just the minimum over here. But that's awesome to see that so many people purchased roses along the way. These are lovely. Look at that color. This is called Angel Face. This is totally a Kristen color. These are a Kristen color.
I know, Angel Face. I have some.
They're so pretty. It's nice to see so many of their roses sold. Chris and I were just talking the other day about how neither of us really like bicolor roses. Y'all let me know if I'm just wrong. That one's pretty. What are you? Neither of us really enjoy bicolors. Can't even get in there.
I have a soft transition, but I don't like
Yeah, I don't mind like bicolor in like this situation, but this is an older bloom. Just, yeah, really soft. This one's called Rosie the Riveter. I mean, I still have 5 roses that need to get planted. I haven't even planted. Jeff dug the holes for me. I just haven't actually taken the time to plant them. This guy's called Brandy, hybrid tea. Very pretty.
Look at this uptown girl.
Go this way.
That's actually not a pretty bloom for that rose.
Uptown Girl. It's more orange than I thought it would be.
Well, like I said, that's not a pretty bloom. The ones I've seen it's stunning.
Yeah. There's red. I'm always drawn to red. Cakes likes red. She's like, I like blueberry. This one's called Legends.
Oh, everybody's
That's
talking
beautiful.
about
What rose is that? Make Me Blush.
no romantic.
Oh, Romantica. I think it's too petaled. I think it's so petaled that it looks crammed.
I love mixing this with something like the brandy.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll go get it.
Soft colors. Sky. Peace. I have peace in my garden. Mine's more white than yellow, though. All right, Kristen's showing y'all she likes to mix brandy.
Well, just something less dense. Like I have just Joey, and then I have a Japanese rose called Peach Dye, which is kind of about this, but it's got a peachy center. So the two together.
So she's talking about doing more open roses with less petal count mixed with tighter petal counts. And Cakes agrees. She's like, let me get in there and check that out. Okay, here's some straw flower, but this looks like a shorter variety compared to the one. But I might get some of this for some containers. I think they might look really good, and the blooms last so long. Okay, so hot, humid. Even though we had cloud cover and we've got a storm rolling in, it's still pretty hot. Cakes needed to stop and get water several times, although she was quite the personality there. Everybody loved her, so it was really fun having her there. I'll have to ask Kristen to bring her more in the future. Kristen has 5 dogs, and she is one of those failed fosters. Every time she fosters a dog, she ends up keeping the dog. So, but she's really good about that. One of the things I loved about when I first started working for her is that, I'd call her about something for work and she'd be like, I can't do anything today. I'm driving across the state of Texas to pick up a foster animal. She's really great about helping out organizations. Okay, so I got several plants. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the house and then show you all what I got and talk a little bit about them and then talk about my plans for them. Okay, first off, I got new shorts from Amazon. And they come up higher. It's good stuff. They got pockets. They have a 5-inch inseam, which and it's that like wicking material. Super psyched about that. Anyway, just joy for shorts that feel good when I'm outside gardening and doing stuff. Very excited. Okay, So, stuff that I got from North Haven. First of all, I did get a big giant thing of concentrate of the Captain Jack's dead bug. It helps with bagworms, borers, beetles, caterpillars, codling moth, gypsy moth, loopers, leaf miters, spider mites, tent caterpillars, and thrips. And I think I'm going to have quite the battle on my hands with spider mites this year. So I went ahead and picked that up. I like the concentrate. I just put it right into that same Miracle Grow container that I use, and I work from there, and it works really, really well. Okay, a couple of other things. I did get a whole flat of double, I think it's double coral, Profusion Double Deep Salmon zinnias, and these are about 15 to 18 inches tall, and these are going to go on the side garden. You'll notice that a lot of my colors are going to be more towards the warm tones. I also picked up an entire flat of vincas, specifically in like coral, kind of a reddish orange, and kind of a pinky, a little bit of pinky orange as well. Going to give those another try. Lots of y'all said I needed to grow them. In the past, when I've grown them, they got eaten up by something, but we'll try again and see how that goes. I also got some additional plants for some containers on the west side of the garden. I picked up the, what am I trying to say? Straw flowers. Picked up the straw flowers. These are called Jumbo Yellow. And they only get to about 10 to 12 inches tall. So probably like here. These are a smaller variety than the ones that I was pointing out in the actual gardens there. My goal is I'm going to plant these up, and I'm going to harvest the seeds from these and then have these for next year. That's one of my big goals. So I did get 2 containers of those straw flowers. Next, I picked up one of the vincas. That's the Tattoo Black Cherry. I just thought it was absolutely beautiful, so I'm excited to give that one a try. I thought tucked in with some of the warm colors is great. I picked up 2 new varieties of coneflower. The first one is Sunseeker's Coral, and this one is about 18 to 24 inches tall, hardy in zones 4 through 9. This is going to be tucked into a container, so it's some of my containers I'm adding a lot more perennials into them, and then I can just add a touch of additional annuals each year. And then the other one I picked up is called Panama Red Coneflower, and it is about 12 to 14 inches tall, so it's a little bit shorter, so it can be worked towards the front of a container. And then lastly, I picked up another variety of lantana, which I know y'all are like, you just planted 5. I totally did. This one just says assorted, but it's this beautiful white with a yellow centers, and I couldn't pass it up. It's so beautiful. So I'm really excited to get that planted, and I think I might plant that in a container as well. That is everything that I got. I'm very happy with what I got. I need to get these planted ASAP. We are running into a heat wave that's coming through. First of all, we're going to have several days of rain, so it'd be really good for me to just go ahead and get these in anyway before all the rain. And then in addition, we are going to have a heat wave, and so I'd like to give these at least a couple of weeks before that heat wave hits. So one of the upcoming videos will be me planting up these containers on the side of the house, and the zinnias and vincas are going to be used for the area underneath the weeping redbud, the Ruby Falls weeping redbud. That is going to be another video where I'm going to be trimming back my spireas, cleaning up that area where I have pansies and violas that need to go away. I have lots of leaves of daffodils and muscari that grew that I need to cut back, and then I need to go ahead and underplant with some of these vincas and zinnias. So it should be really pretty. I'm excited to get started on that area. All right, you all, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Every time you like and comment, it helps grow my channel so much. Let me know if you've been to North Haven Gardens, or if you're not from the area, if you have seen something similar nursery in our area. North Haven Gardens is more of like the fancy nursery, so it's really nice. Like, they have a cafe. The prices are a touch more expensive, but not too bad. But they tend to have some more unusual plants, which I really, really like. And they do have a focus on, there's a lot of natives there if you're looking for native plants as well. And be sure to check me out on my social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.